Good morning. Good morning. So, the sky is the limit. By the way, if you want to join our group, the link is up there or down there, depending on where you're watching this. Get yourself into Facebook and get yourself into a community where anything goes, everything goes, anything goes, and nothing goes. Share your business, share your ideas, share your dreams, share your hopes, share your vision. Come into the group. Are you not in? I mean, if you're in, I love you. And if you're not in, I love you. But come on in if you're not in. So the sky is the limit. Is it? Don't people say that? But on closer examination, there is no sky. And we go, the sky is blue. It's not blue because there is no sky. Do you get it? So, well, you know this. I mean, you look up at it now. I mean, it's cloudy now. But I look up and then we can think that there's clouds. But when we go up there isn't anything. It's just water. And when we go higher, it's space. There is no sky. It's space. Wow. So on closer examination of the sky, there is nothing and it's space. So then when we go and drill down into ourselves, what do you think they find? Atoms. But then they looked in the atom and there was nothing in the atom. There was space. Isn't it so funny that everything is energy? But this feels so real. This feels so real. It's vibrating energy. And the only thing, the way we see it, is in our mind. It can't be out there. It's all in our mind. Wow. I'm just going to leave it there for you for now. Let's just blow that one away. How do you live with that? How do you live with that thought that you are energy? And you see, when we do the calculation, it's worth over $600 billion. The energy that's just in my body alone, that's what it's actually worth when we actually break it down. So you are the light, because energy is light. So you actually are that. What are you doing with it? Are you squashing it into like a 10-watt bulb and all this resistance and holding yourself down here? You see, I thought personal development meant that you had to be better and do better and learn new things. And when you realize that you just have to be more of who you are. Yeah, more of who you are inside, that there's a wonderful person in there, but you're afraid to show it. You're afraid to shine too brightly in case somebody else says anything to you, but they're just afraid to shine too brightly so nobody ends up shining. I remember how my daughter thought that about her and her boyfriend, and it was like, well, I won't have this so that he doesn't do that. And then neither of you end up with anything. How many times have you done that? You see, it's the lies that you tell yourself. What other lies have you been told in your life? I mean, if I have just literally taken everything that you ever believed in, you thought there was a sky and there is no sky. You thought you were matter and you're not. Science shows us that we're energy. Oh, God. What are the lies? There is no objective truth. It's all subjective. It's all your perception, and you give and you take from yourself. What are you giving to yourself today? Or what are you going to take from yourself today? Just think of the lies. I mean, let's have one that I was told. Sheena, if you eat pure bananas too fast, you're going to have lumps in your belly. Now, I know that was just my nanny telling me a little story whenever I was younger, but I must have been about 15 before I really got out of that habit. Do you get that? The habit of thinking that. Don't eat my banana too fast because I'll end up with lumps in my tummy. What other habitual thinking have you got that you don't even know what's going on as you go through your days, and you don't even know why you think and why you do, because you're not aware, because you just habitually go through your day? What is that? So I remember you got to work hard if you want anything in life. I'm not saying you don't have to work or do anything. You can't just sit on the couch, my goodness. But there's inspired action and there's working hard. It's not the certain things you do, it's the things you do in a certain way. And so everybody's like, well, what's a certain way? What's a certain way? Well, first of all, you have to get to know who you are. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Because unless you know that, then you're looking for a certain way that's somebody else's certain way. Have you been doing that all this time? Looking at somebody else's certain way and trying to figure out yourself? It doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work that way. You got to look at who you are and all the lies that you tell yourself. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Na-di-da-di-da. And we think in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but our looking glass. And so, what are you seeing? What do you see in the world? How do you view the world? Oh my goodness, that's the biggest indicator. How do you view the world? You know, and nothing's right or wrong, but it's how you feel that's important to you, not to anybody else, but to you. You can find peace right here, right now. What do you want? What you want? You want it for the security and the love and the peace of it. Well, there you go. Give it to yourself right now. Because you ain't taking any of that stuff to the other side. Now is the accepted time. Right here, right now. This is Judgment Day. Because if you were to pop your clogs in the next minute, you'd be taking how you feel with you. Does that scare you? Because when you have no body, there's no option to change it, your consciousness. And we're here to change and understand consciousness through the resistance of being in a body, which we're not really, but that'll blow you out the water as well. It's so funny. It really is. And everybody's walking around believing their own stories and believing their own lies. But they didn't know. I want to literally disrupt you enough to put a bit of doubt. Hang on a minute. Why do I do that? Why do I like that? Why do I want that? Start to question yourself. I would say don't believe me, but reflect and ponder on what I say. But you don't really need to, because I know I've planted some seeds. If you're watching this, these seeds are being planted. I want to disrupt your thinking. Put enough doubt in there that you doubt yourself. Because you're doubting yourself anyway, but you're doubting yourself for the wrong reasons. Or the right reasons. Good morning, Joanne. What I want is that you start doubting the lies that you tell yourself. Here's another one. So whenever I was younger, I was apparently no good at maths. So I had extra tuition with maths and just about scraped through my O-level. And then guess what job I ended up in? A healthy economic role to the NHS, where I was dealing with facts and figures. I love facts and figures. I love evidence. I love the evidence, and I love it whenever you can have facts and figures attached to anything. That's why I do strengths with people, understanding their strengths, because, oh my goodness, it unlocks you in so many ways. And the test that I do with you is literally a 99.4% chance that it is accurately you. So when people get their top 5 strengths and they say to me, oh, this can't be true. And I'm like, yes, it is. I know it to be true. I've seen the evidence. And then by the time we have a conversation, people sit in wonder and in awe of themselves. It's so funny. I love doing that. I absolutely love. If you want to know more about that, just message me. But that's a game changer in itself. That's a paradigm shift. So, what lies are you believing in yourself? I've got no money. But you are the money. You wouldn't want it if it wasn't already yours. All those ideas, all those amazing things that have come through your mind that you've just gone, no, oh, I couldn't be doing that. Promise you, they're yours already. Morning, Sam. I have had so many things open to me when I just opened my mouth and then, oh, there you go, Sam. I am the money. You are everything. I am that. I am. What do you think that means? Why do you think that was said? I am that. I am. I'm not going to tell you. But why do you think it's been said? I am that. I am. Based on the conversation that I started with about energy. Play with that one. Yeah. Play with that one for today. That's enough things to throw your little mind off course and make you confused. Or seen as you're talking a load of rubbish. It doesn't really matter. Have an awesome day and just make it up. You're making it up anyway. Life is a game that anyone can play. Are you making it fun? Or are you making it miserable? It's your choice, because you give and you take from yourself. What do you want to give yourself today? Confused.com. Yes. And out of that confusion comes change, will come clarity. Ask yourself certain questions today. Does this thought serve me? Where did this thought come from? What beliefs is it attached to? Get rid of it. Awareness will get rid of it. Because when it comes back to come back in again, you go, no, no more. I mean, it's your choice. You can let it back in and go, oh, the thought's taken over me. Or you can go, I see you now. End of. Your choice. Your choice. Have a beautiful day. See ya.